I'm so scared of being. And by that, I mean that I need to get over myself. Like I said in the title of this video, I need to free myself from these, like, from the critic that I have. I have such a critical inner voice of myself. Like, I'm even making this video, that inner voice is telling me, don't, you must stop, like, all of that. It's telling me, like, don't make this video. What if an employer sees it, or what if, you get mocked for it, or, and it's like, all thinking of so many bad things that can happen. It's just criticizing, and then it ends up criticizing me because of it. And it doesn't just, like, you know it's not just like a warning voice. It's a genuine, just like, this, you're doing something wrong, no matter what I'm doing. If I'm relaxing, I'm doing something wrong. If I'm cleaning, I could be doing it wrong. If I'm cleaning, and, like, if because I watch YouTube while I do dishes, if I'm doing that, I'm chilled because I'm doing something and I'm chilling. So it's like, it's not everything I do is wrong. Breathing. Okay, you're fine. Ironically, I have such a harsh inner critic. I know that's not unique to me. I know that everyone has an inner critic, an inner voice that's telling them that they're always doing something wrong, or that they're not good enough, or something like that. And it's such a bad feeling. It's such a, like I said, I have it. So it's like such a horrible feeling to just have this voice, have yourself telling you that you're doing something wrong all the time. And I want to stop that. I want to get over it. I want to get over myself. I want to change that voice. I want to change that voice, change that mindset. And it's such a hard thing to do. I've recognized it and I've internalized it, and I've tried to take steps in the right direction, but it's so much harder to do that than it is to just accept what is happening and, like, let it be, and let that voice just speak to me like that, because it's what I'm used to. It's I've heard of, like, studies with, it's like, oh, not studies, but, terms of psychology. It's like a river, how a river has a path, and, it always flows down the path because that's the easiest route it takes. Where it then has to, if it has to flow down a different path, it's much harder because it has to carve out a path. And, like, that's, you can use that as, like, a metaphor for the mind, of how your brain has these specific learned paths, especially someone my age. I'm like in my 20s, and it's got such specific learned paths that whenever it tries to take another path, that feels so hard. And so it just defaults to the path that it knows the best, and it just runs down there. And I want to change that. I don't care how tiring it is to have to forge a new path. I, I deserve that. And so do you. It's so hard to do, though, like, because you're already fighting. Because the path of least resistance, it could be a path that tells you that you're not good enough, and tells you all these bad things. And so you're fighting those thoughts already, just trying to, like, you're not carving a new path, but you're just trying to stop that path from happening. And so when you try to carve a new path, it's so much more tiring, because now it's extra energy to remove those thoughts out of your head. At least that's how it is for me. Is that, like, I'm building up a dam, but it's so tiring to just build up a dam to stop it from going down this path, that I can't start to even, like, make this one, because of how tiring it is to just stop this. And so I'm too tired to carry on. And eventually I get too tired, and the dam breaks, and it just goes down, and then those thoughts come back. Or not specific thoughts, but just that mindset, rather, is a better word. That mindset comes back, the path of least resistance, the you're not good enough, the you're doing something wrong, all of that stuff. Because I don't know if it's that's how I was raised, or if that's what I was taught by society, or if that's just how I interpreted some things, and then my brain sort of multiplied those interpretations. I don't know, which is such an unfortunate and sucky thing, because if I know where it's coming from, then I can change it, and I can alter my way of thinking in a much easier way if I know where my original way of thinking is coming from. But I don't. I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. But it's something that I want to do. I need to just stop thinking this way about myself. I need to get over myself. I need to just be. Like, I've started just wanting to just be. If I, like, there's so many things that I want to do that I overthink, where it's so simple. I went to go watch a movie. the other day, and I'm not a person that just chats to people randomly, but I went to go watch a movie, and while I was putting my salt in my popcorn and everything, I heard someone behind me talking about like they walked in after getting their like ticket scanned. They walked in and they're talking to the person. Person had to go do something, so I asked them what they're watching, and I didn't overthink it. I have no idea why, but that's the kind of person I want to be. I was just like, oh, I'm curious. So what are you watching? And so I just did it, and it was great. I had a nice conversation. I chatted. I watched my movie. They watched theirs. We went our own ways. No one laughed at me. No one was embarrassed by me. I did nothing wrong. No one. I did nothing wrong. And yet, most of the time when I want to go do something like that, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like even if I just like go up to order something, like at a restaurant or whatever, or a cafe, like I have to make sure I know what I want to order, just in case I say the wrong words or say the wrong thing or stutter or stumble or anything. So I'm not embarrassed. So I'm not doing anything. And it's like it's so tiring and so annoying. Like if you had a friend who went out with you everywhere and just every time you did something was like, why are you doing it like that? You wouldn't want to be friends with that person. You'd get so angry at it. But now that person is you, so you're angry at yourself. But it's not really you, it's a subconscious you, which you don't really control because it's how you were raised or how you're brought up or whatever. It's all these factors, environmental factors, that went into having those subconscious thoughts. So you get angry at yourself for no reason because technically it's not even you thinking it, and yet it's still you telling yourself these things. It's so tough to get through and to understand and to like think through because you can't really like think through these thoughts. Like you have them, you have the mindset, and you push past them, but they're still gonna come back. That path is still there. Like I know I'm speaking like widely here. Jumping from here to here to here, whatever. Um, I just have a lot of thoughts that I have to get out, and it's a very stream of consciousness video. This one. But at the same time, what I'm talking about there is like I have to clarify myself. I have to explain myself. I have to make sure everyone knows what I'm doing at all times because I know what I'm doing at all times. If I'm doing something, then everyone knows what I'm doing. It doesn't matter if it's a stranger in the shopping center, if it's a person, if it's a friend of mine, if it's a person that I kind of barely know. Everyone knows what I'm doing at all times because I'm doing it. And so my perception of reality is I know what I'm doing. And obviously we humans struggle to kind of like impart, I mean, to understand that others perception of reality isn't our perception of reality. We just assume that what we see believe is what other people see and believe. And so if I'm doing something, other people know I'm doing that and they're judging me for it, and so I have to do everything perfectly. And like I've started trying to do a thing where I'm sitting up straight and even walking around like I do this. And even walking around a shopping center, I do this. But then I'm worried, oh, people are looking at me thinking I'm stupid. What is he doing that for? And so I have to justify it by kind of doing this because then I'm like, oh, okay, people can see that maybe I'm stretching my arms, their arms are sore. Whatever. Like I have to justify every single action that I do. And it is tiring. It is so tiring. I don't want to do it anymore. And that's kind of what this video is about, is me just saying, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be. I just want to be. I just want to exist. I want to, if I do something, I do something. That's it. No more, no less. I have done something. I want to start a conversation with a stranger just because. It's just because. I want to stand up straight and roll my backpack because it helps me stand up straight. That's all. Like, I don't want to overthink. I don't want to like live my life in such like I don't want to live my life in such a way that I'm so worried about other people are doing that I never do anything that I want to do. Even like making a video, I haven't had a video to make in I haven't made a video or something in like 3 weeks or whatever, because I've had videos to make, but I'm always like, oh, what if people don't want to watch that? Or like I care about what people want to watch, and I care about making good videos. But at the same time, people always want to watch something that I'm putting out. There will always be an audience for it. So I shouldn't have to overthink that. I shouldn't have to worry about that. But there's still that voice in the back of my head saying, oh, people aren't going to like that. And so I just don't try. And then another issue is that when I'm stressed, I relax, or I don't relax, but like I don't do anything. Like I kind of go into a like a fight or flight mode. and I end up just, like statuing. I like is the word I think. It's not the word I think it should use. The word that just came to my head all of a sudden. But like I don't know how to explain it. But like if I if there's a lot of cleaning to do and it feels overwhelming, I don't clean. But then I'm stressed now because I'm not cleaning, and that stress makes me feel overwhelmed, and so I don't clean. And so it's just this kind of downward spiral. And I forget why I mentioned this, but it's just something. Oh, because I was talking about making YouTube videos. It's like um, I want to make a YouTube video, then that voice says, no one's going to like that. And so that kind of stresses me out because now I have to make a YouTube video, but I'm stressed with making this one because what if no one watches it? And so I don't do anything. I don't even try and make the video. I just statue and I just sit there because I'm too stressed to actually make the video. I'm too stressed to even think about making the video. But then I'm not making a video and I feel bad, which stresses me out, which makes me statue. And again, it's a downward slope. It's such an annoying mindset. And I don't, I don't care if no one wants to watch the video. I need to make a video that I want to make. I don't care if someone wants to judge a video. If I make a video, I make a video. That's it. If someone doesn't like it, they don't have to watch. If someone doesn't enjoy it, whatever, like they don't have to watch, they don't have to engage with the content that I make if they don't enjoy it. I want to make enjoyable content, but I know that like not everything is for everyone. And so I need to recognize that making content that is bad for one person doesn't matter because 10 people might like that or 9 people might like that. Statistics, 9% of 90% of the time someone will like the video, and I shouldn't worry or not make a video just for that 10% thing. But in my mind it's not 10%. It's like, oh, no one's going to watch this video, what are you doing? You're just going to talk, no one's going to like it, no one's going to watch it, and people are going to think you're stupid and judge you for doing it. And it's like, well, they're not. Like, shut up, dude. Like, if that was my friend, I would just say, shut up. Like, go in a corner and leave. Leave me alone. But I can't because it's my mind. I can't tell my mind to keep quiet. I can't quiet my mind. And it's pretty sure 21 Pilots talks about that. I live life through references, but I'm pretty sure 21 Pilots talks about that. But it's true. I can't just quiet my mind because it is my mind and it's just always there and it's always making a noise. And it's like, it's so annoying to just not be. It's so annoying to just have to deal with all this all the time. And again, I know I'm not talking about this as if I'm alone in this. Like everyone I know, not everyone I know, but everyone I see online, a lot of my friends, like everyone deals with this. I know that's, generalization, but I can't think of a person who doesn't deal with these kinds of things. Even like my friends are like really happy and they're doing so well in life and they talk to me and they have these thoughts and I'm like, dude, why? You're like I envy you because of how far you are in your life and you have the same thoughts that I do. Why? Like it's like I can't grasp that. But again, that's just a thing of like I struggle to see reality the way other people see it. But whatever, that's like a psychological thing. But yeah, I some of my friends talk to me and they have these bad mindsets about themselves, and I'm like, or about things in general, and I'm like, well, I also have that, and yet you're so much further in life than me, and so why do you have that? Like why? Like you're doing so well. Why do you have this mindset that I have and I'm not doing well? It's like I can't grasp that. But point is, I know that so many people deal with this, and so I'm hoping some people can relate to this and say that I've given words to their feelings, words to their thoughts, the things that they couldn't get out, I've gotten out. That's just something I want to do whenever I talk about these more serious topics, like with like mental health and everything, because mental health is very important. Mental health and physical health, there's no difference between them except for the place that they take place. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, physical health is you take a tablet if you have high cholesterol, you take a tablet. If you have mental health problems, you take a tablet or pill, or it's like I'm just trying to say like there's a huge stigma. Sorry, there's been a huge removal of the stigma from mental health, but I know some people still are like, it's just in your brain, like just be happy, which is like such a stupid mindset. But and I know that some other people are so. I know I said but whatever. I forgot what I was going to say. I know that a lot of people deal um, with like, oh, do I actually have these mental health problems, or like internally they tell themselves like, oh no, I'm fine, I should just be happy, or whatever. It's like they don't recognize that the health portion is no difference between their physical health or whatever, like internally speaking. I'm lucky that I recognize that, but I do know that a lot of people don't. Yeah, so mental health is important. Look after your mental health. um, Point is, if I speak about more serious topics like mental health, I do hope people can relate to it and know that they're not alone in dealing with what they're dealing with. I know I'm not alone. I still feel alone with what I'm dealing with, but that's my problem. I know I'm not. Um, I just hope other people can feel less alone in what they're dealing with and feel like, their thoughts have been given words. That's the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. My name is Daniel, by the way. I talk about things and stuff. Please stick around, subscribe if you haven't. And if you have, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, leave. I don't care anymore. I just want to be, and I need to get over myself. Uh, Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your day. Please have a blessed, happy day. Uh, Love yourself. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.